Hey, welcome to Bisons for Christ for another week. As I have been out and about and seen some of you from a distance, it's been wonderful to wave and let you know I'm thinking of you. But if I haven't seen you in person, please know that I'm thinking about you. And we miss having you in person, and I pray that you're doing well. Today, we have one of our former high school volunteers who's going to share with us. Now, Emily is now a student at West Virginia Wesleyan College, and she's a sophomore there, and Emily got a fish. And I asked Emily to give us some insight into what it takes to take care of a fish. So, here's Emily.
Hey guys, my name is Emily. I'm going to be doing a video for you about fish. So I have a fish. You can kind of see him right there in the little fish tank I have. His name is Sycamore. The reason I named him Sycamore is because a few years ago when I was helping with BFC, I had a table and we were the Sycamore table, and I just thought it'd be a cute fish name. So I'm going to show you more of Sycamore before we get into like how you take care of him and stuff like that. See if he comes out for a little bit. There he is. Some basic fish things that you need is, first of all, you need a tank. Usually for a betta fish, you need at least a 5-gallon tank, because it's not good for them if they're in a smaller tank, but to transport them, you can put them in a cup or a smaller tank if you need to. One of the basic things you need fish food. Bettas have a specific food that they need, so you can get it at a pet store. It's just regular betta food. So another thing that you need to do is you need to clean the tank. And it doesn't have to be a weekly thing. You should probably clean it about every 2 or 3 weeks. But it's a process. So first you got to take the fish out of the tank and put it in a little cup, kind of like this, with water from the tank. And then you got to get one of these little tube things that sucks up all of the water for the tank, and then it just empties it, and you add more water and let it circulate for a little bit, and then you can put the fish back in and you can clean it. Well, before you put the fish back in, you got to scrub it, and you can use one of these little scrubbers to scrub the tank or the sides of the tank. It's really cool. So those are some basic things. Of course, you need to feed them every day. You can talk to them. You get little huts like these are in the thing, so they have holes to swim in and out of, and it's really cool. So another thing I want you guys to think about is, if God can take care of a small little fish like Sycamore, imagine what he could do for you. He has so much love and so much compassion for every one of you. He loves you guys so, so much. And if you guys let him in and talk to him, it's such a great opportunity. And it's so awesome to have a relationship with God, because he can do amazing things in your life. Hope this was informative and helpful. See you guys soon.
Wasn't it fun seeing Emily and her fish Sycamore and the connections to BFC that fish name has? You know, it is amazing when we think about caring for pets and caring for fish, and I know some of you have dogs and cats, and the way that we take care of them. And just think about all the things we do for our pets. God takes care of us in the same way. Now, maybe not in the exact same way as providing us, literally giving us a meal every day. Although there's some story in the Bibles where God did send bread from heaven for the people to eat when they were hungry. But God has made this wonderful world, and it grows the food, and there are folks who work very hard to make sure that we have enough to eat and that we have what we need. And that's just amazing ways that God takes care of us. But there's also some times that God takes care of us through other people. And sometimes there are ways, BFC kids, that we can be a part of God working through us as we help other people. So a lot of you know Mr. Bruce, and he is connected with the Fairmont Marion County Food Pantry that helps to feed those who have a need, and we can be a part of helping them as they do that through donations and praying for them. And so there's many different ways that God takes care of us. Hear a little bit about what Bruce does when he's at the food pantry.
Welcome to the food pantry, Fairmont, Marion County. You guys know me, and we surely miss your smiling faces, your laughter, your love, and we just want to share a little bit of it with you in these videos. And remember, we love you, God loves you, and He has a plan for you. This is the pantry where we can help the needy. It's just one of the things that Jesus taught us to do, is give to the needy, feed the hungry, and we try to do our little bit. So if anybody knows anybody, send them to the pantry, 363-0752, and we can make arrangements to feed them.
God is the one who provides food for all living things. God's faithful love lasts forever. Psalm 136:25.
And remember, God loves you, we love you, and God has a plan for your life.